What's up? This is an unboxing video, believe it or not. I know, super lame, but I figured, like, our coach, Rick Emmett, right? Jury fishing. Look at that! Look at that! Look at what that is! Look at that thing back there. That has my name on it. Okay. That probably means I'm on the team. Anyway. So, our coach was like, "Hey, it'd be really, really nice if you shouted out our sponsors each month, right, on like a social media post or something." And I was like, this is a great opportunity for that, right? Like Crock-O-Gator or Crock-O-Gator. They gave each of us like $500 in fishing stuff, and like really appreciate that. I know like all of us really appreciate that. And there's like 30 people on the team, so it's a good amount of money. But yeah, so I figured I'd do like a unboxing of like what I personally got. I'll start off saying I got a ton of jigs. Like, I can't tell you how many jigs I got. I mean, you can't have enough jigs. I think I also, let's try to remember what I got. Jigs, a few buzz baits, I think, like not like a handful of buzz baits, and maybe a little bit of their soft plastics. They didn't have too many soft plastics available, but there was one that was really interesting. You know how like most people in the fishing industry pretty much just copy each other? Like, Yamamoto comes out of the Cinco. Like, nowadays you see, here I even have an example of it. Nowadays you see like, even Yum, they have their own Cinco, right? I mean, it's not called a Cinco, it's called a Yum Dinger. Like, because of copyright laws, they probably have to change the names, but that's just a great example. And although I didn't get it, because I didn't really know how to use it. If I understood how to use it, I probably definitely would have got it. It's like just like a glide bait. If you don't know how to use it, you're scared to use it, and you could be whacking them with it, but when you don't know it, you'd be whacking with it. You could be whacking them with it, and you don't even know what you're missing out on, pretty much. But I did not get it because I know I probably wouldn't use it until I learned how to use it. All that stuff. So let's get into what I actually did use. Get out of here, Yum Dingers. So yeah, I got my packing slip. Oh dang, that's a lot of stuff. Let me show you guys this. Look at all that. That's a good handful of stuff right there. But yeah, this might be a better camera angle. You got the men's rugby, bass fishing, dual sport athlete. But yeah, so what did we get? What's this? I got some jigs. I know I did get that. I got some jigs. It looks like I ordered so much stuff they like try to condense it and put like different colors, different packages, which I completely understand. Like, from the amount of stuff all of us got, we probably would have ran them out of their inventory for packages, just like us alone. But started with the buzz baits. Here we go. Yeah, they definitely put different colors in different packages. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I don't, I'm gonna be honest, did not order many of these because I don't throw buzz baits all the time. Like, I might throw a buzz bait like 10 times a year. I mean, those 10 times I'm gonna whack them on it, right? But I don't, it's not something I do. It's just not something I do. But yeah, I mean, they look nice. Like, I got the white and chartreuse. I got the white on white. I might have got a black one, maybe, I don't know. But what I was really excited for were these, I'll look in the packing slip and see what they're called. But like, they're like, dang, that's worse than, I mean, that's better than a Kitech right there. We got these like little Gene Lou Cross, you know what I mean? Like, when they stopped making those, I was so upset because that was my favorite trailer, right? I mean, you can get the what's it called? The Lou's Little Critter Craw, and that does something similar, but it's not like, I mean, it just wasn't as good as the Gene LaRue. I'm really hoping this can be a replacement for that. And I got those in black and blue, green pumpkin, candy, whatever that color. And I also got it in whoops, got it in sapphire and green pumpkin blue flake. Yeah, I got some black blue. But yeah, I was really excited for that. I mean, I was really excited for everything, I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, you know, because you can't get a better price than free. Got some football jigs, and I believe, look at that. It's like, I know Jewel does something similar too on their round ball jig heads. But look at that, little eyes on it. I think this is their, if I'm not mistaken, their peanut butter and jelly. Which, you know, I've seen different peanut butter and jellies, but it's not bad. But I think these are the Zapper jigs, like 800 are these suckers. Or maybe these are the Zapper HD. But yeah, peanut butter jelly again. Dang, that skirt felt different. And then we got the black and blue. Where was it? I also got some skirtless buzz boots. Hold on, I think I'm supposed to like this. See how it rattles in that head? Not all buzz baits do that. It's like a giant thing. But yeah, the skirtless one. This, you know, I'm not the best in the world. Definitely not the worst, but I'm not the best. Oh wait, look at that. Hold up. Sidetrack real quick. Look at that. Look at that. I did that August 6th. I think like a couple days before that, I actually made a YouTube video. I was actually gonna make a YouTube video about that, but I still haven't really. I definitely haven't mastered anything on the YouTube side. You can see by like my sub count, but I really have not like even become comfortable with the multitasking that you have to do and like the focus you have to have when filming a tournament video. Like I know I can go out there and just catch fish, right? And you know, I miss a fish, doesn't really matter, but a tournament video you have to like really engaged. Here's some of their swim jigs. Not the biggest swim jig guy in the world, right? Like you would have saw something on my video. Sorry, you just saw one of my videos with a swim jig in it, and I don't have one of those because I don't really like throwing it. But I figured this was a great opportunity, right? To get some colors, not really waste any money. You know what I mean? Because like, especially those glide baits, especially, or anything new. You know, you go into a tackle shop and you're like, I need this, this, and this. I'm on a salary, right? Like, most people can't spend $800 when they walk in a tackle shop every time, right? So you're like, you know, one to the river real quick. I want a bag of Senkos, I want some Senko hooks, and then someone's like, hey, they're eating a swim jig. You're like, that's like $20. I'm not saying these cost $20, but if you're gonna buy like anything, it'd be wise to buy different colors, right? You know what I mean? And you're like, I don't really want to spend $20 on like 1 out of the 8 weekends I get to fish. You know what I mean? So I figured I'd pick some of these up. And one of the kids on the team I went fishing with a little bit ago, he really likes some of swim jig. That's like his thing. And I was like, you know, I might as well pick some up. But yeah, so we have the bluegill color they have here. Oh, whoops, wrong way. That bluegill color. We have their black and blue, which I mean that I don't really know anything about swim jigs, but that just like that looks not bad at all. We have the shad color, which I mean I would call this a shad. I can't remember what they call it exactly. It honestly might be shad, but that's a shad color. That's like table rock to me. Then we also have, they're like little bitty stained water. You know, maybe you have some cloud cover. You want to throw a little bit of color in there on that shad right there. Also, one thing I have been absolutely dying for, and I mean like dying, like I need this, is finesse football jigs. Like I ran out a while ago, and I didn't really want to go out there, and because the jig I used is from a mold, and the mold went away with this guy. Like, dude went out of state, so it's like kind of can't get that jig anymore. And I haven't really wanted to go look for a new finesse jig. And then once again, just like an amazing opportunity fell on my lap. A brand new company, I can try out their like finesse football jigs. You know what I mean? So I ordered like a good handful of these. I think I ordered like 10 of the black and blue. Let's see if I can find any more. I got some straight green pumpkin, which, like, if you guys know anything about fishing, it is just hard to beat this color. Like, give me this jig, any lake of the country, and like 9.8 out of 10 days of the year, I'm catching a fish on this. Like, that's just how it works. Like, you can definitely beat it, but you can't, like, it's really, really hard to find something more consistent than a green pumpkin finesse jig. Like, it's just one of those things. It's like, in the winter, if you want to catch a fish, throw a Kitech. Or, maybe not specifically a Kitech, but your favorite, like, soft 3.3, 2.8 inch swim bait. I also got peanut butter and jelly. You know, like, one of my favorite colors. What was it? I think it was my first video with my GoPro, right? You know, like last year, beginning of July maybe. I don't know when I actually posted it. That's when I recorded it. Maybe it was the very end. It was the very end of July, and I just threw the snot out of a finesse peanut butter and jelly football jig. Finesse peanut butter and jelly football jig, and that's like, this is. The peanut butter and jelly is one of my confidence colors. You know, like green pumpkin, I said, like, you can't, it's hard to find a jig more consistent than that. Well, the peanut butter and jelly is the jig more consistent than that. I believe that about wraps it up. But one more thing before I end the video. I figured I'd show you like some jig combinations from the trailers and the jigs I bought. So here's one. It's that black and blue jig. That black and blue finesse football jig. With that craw trailer. I know I didn't get it on there perfect, but you know, that's what it looks like with standing up. Yeah, it looks pretty good standing up. And here's that green pumpkin finesse football jig. I'll be putting all these on finesse football jigs, because that's just my favorite kind of jig to throw. But yeah, look at that. And here's it standing up. Put that one a little bit further back to where you actually got to see the action of the bait. Yep. Sorry, I lied to you guys. I just wanted to see how this zapper jig looked with see you down here, bud. Looked with the craw on it. I mean, it looks pretty good. Here we go. Look at that. And sorry. And how I'd compare this jig to anything would be like like an Arky head jig. It seems, I wouldn't say very similar. I'd say it's like a flipping jig. Like you're great thing to compare it to. See how this swim jig head's very like cone-like. It's meant to like go down into stuff and get out of stuff. This jig head's, I wouldn't say very similar to that, but it seems like a flipping jig to me. But yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good. That's like super dirty water. And then there's a fawn. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I'll hold off on the peanut butter and jelly for now, because I don't really see a trailer here that I would personally throw in the back of that jig, unless it was just some like really weird conditions. But yeah, so Crock-O-Gator, I really appreciate that. I mean, all of us do. I don't know how many of these you'll see, but like from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all this stuff. I know the entire team does too, and I hope that if you guys see this at Crock-O-Gator, I hope you really like enjoy your products being shown like this. But everybody else watching, thanks for watching this far. I mean, it's probably gonna be like a 12-minute video, and of just boring fishing stuff. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys.